What's up, guys? It's Eve. Long time no see. I know my last video was a little controversial, let's say, but I have gotten like too many requests to make like a Steamroll tutorial or like an analysis, and honestly, that wasn't really ever like my playstyle, cause I stopped playing 256 after that was the meta, but I figured I would go over an old clip that I have today and sort of analyze it and try and point out like strategies and placements and stuff that might help some of the people out who want to learn this technique. I know it's not like the meta to split run so much anymore, but I think it could be interesting. So alright, I'm gonna play the clip in full, and then I'm gonna get into some of the finer details after that. So enjoy this. This is Maiyuu and Katsu. This is not me. So alright, enjoy. Alright, so you see how this orange dude here is like absolutely helpless? Yeah, that's what we want to go for here. You want them to feel like they have no chance of reversing you, and you want your pattern to be like tight enough so they actually like can't. Like, you always want to have the mass in front. That's like one of the keys to this pattern. Okay, let's take a look at Maiyuu first. So you can see he's splitting over Katsu's back pieces as Katsu's leading out, like trying to get to the front of the pattern as quickly as possible. Because when you have all the mass in front like that, it's super hard for somebody to try and reverse you, because they'll just like double into you and you can react in time if you're good enough. You can also see as he's leading out, he's doing a super quick rotation, like he's like planet splitting across the front, which is where you rush the split and you don't let it extend to rotate even quicker, so Katsu can get his back pieces super fast. And actually on his second rotation, he doesn't even split across Katsu's front pieces. He relies on his recoil from the rotation itself to get those pieces, which I think is very cool. So yeah, he's sort of not letting his pieces extend until Katsu can get across them, which is also a key factor in keeping the pattern so tight. Because you can see the pieces extend as Katsu hits the middle of the split run. And then if we take a look at how they actually kill the guy, you can see when they get super close to him, Maiyuu still leads out, but he essentially like inverse splits into Katsu. So it still goes forward, but it also goes into Katsu, so the guy can't double him. So he does this by just pulling his mouse back, keeping it towards the center of his screen. And I find that's a common mistake that a lot of people make, is they just move their mouse too much, so their pieces get super duper spread out. That's something that I critique a lot of people on, is they just move their mouse too much. You want to keep it towards the middle, essentially pulling back after every time you lead out, so you can essentially control your recoil more. Because you always want your back piece to be in like the best position to split over your teammates' small pieces. And then you can see Katsu, like, they have really good synchronicity as a duo, so he knows that like this is the last rotation before they kill the guy, so he essentially splits through the middle to get all of the mass in one piece and then kills the guy, keeps Maiyuu alive in a good position, which is also, I find, something that not a lot of people do, and then they're able to continue the pattern right afterwards. And honestly, if you look at Katsu's gameplay, he's essentially doing the same thing Maiyuu is, keeping his pattern super tight, keeping a great rhythm, rotating, not even splitting across the front some of the time. Just a very great pattern right there. Maiyuu is sort of the golden child for this sort of split run, so I did focus on him a little bit. So, and also something that you'll notice is they are sort of planet splitting over the front, but they're just continuing to lead out, and so it doesn't kill their teammates. Because the main trouble with planet splits is when you let them extend, they can go sort of in any direction, and they can go behind you, they can go in front of you, they can just fuck up the whole like pattern. But because they're not letting the planet split extend until they've fully led out, it allows their teammate time to get across their back pieces and continue the pattern. Okay, so that was the Steamroll tutorial that you guys have been asking for all these years. So hopefully that was good enough. I did try, seeing as I haven't really touched this game that much in the last couple of years, so hopefully you guys liked it. I'm gonna play the clip again in full, and I'm gonna put little notes up on the top just so you guys can like see what I was pointing out, like the rotations, the tightness of the pattern, when they know they're about to kill the guy, that sort of stuff. Just so you can sort of like analyze the pattern with me, if that makes any sense. So yeah, hopefully this helped some of you guys out, and maybe I'll see you again in the future, maybe not, I don't know. The devs are kind of destroying their game, so I'm trying to have fun with it while it still lasts. Alright, I'll see you guys.